Alright everybody, and welcome back to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got a match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Raz on the left and Ghost on the right. Raz flying some Rebel Salad, 2 escape shuttles, 1 Sheathipede, 1 attack shuttle. Wollffarro in the Ozatug gunship, and Captain Rex. Finrel's got R4 astromech, so that will help relieve any stress. Makes his 1s and 2s a little more blue. Wollffarro. Bless me. Wollffarro's got trick shot. Gets an extra die when he's taking an obstructed attack. Magviaro, I believe, gives him a target lock on someone who attacks him. After you defend, if the attack hit, you may acquire a lock on the attacker. And then Zeb, so he can attack at range 0. Got Sabine, who likes to do a barrel roll into a linked action, evade, and then do a blue maneuver to get rid of it. And then, actually, thanks to Debris Gambit, that red evade would be white, I believe. While you perform a red evade action, if there's an obstacle at range 0 to 1, treat that action as white instead. Okay. So, going to be tokened up. Has a dorsal turret as well. Captain Rex, when he shoots at somebody, he can give them the suppressive fire status while you perform an attack against a ship other than Captain Rex. Roll 1 fewer attack die. After Captain Rex defends, remove this card. Cool. Fun little debuff. On the other side, we've got a whole bunch of drones. 8 to be exact. The maximum number of ships you can take. All of them have energy shell charges except DFS 311. We've got 5 Trade Federation drones, 2 Chall prototypes. After an enemy ship in their bullseye arc at range 0 to 2 declares another friendly ship as the defender, you may perform a calculate or target lock action. So you probably want to shoot these Hoar first. DSF, DFS. Where are you at, buddy? In the middle of the pack. At the start of the engagement phase, you may transfer one of your calculate tokens to another friendly ship at range 0 to 3. So if you happen to get out of that range 1 token sharing range, that's weird looking. If you happen to get out of that token sharing range, he can, from network calculations, he can just straight up give you his. Awfully nice of him. I think they're gonna work on a dial issue here. Looks like these dials became unassigned. So they're gonna assign new ones and delete these old ones. Oh boy. You can see what happens when you assign more dials than there is table space. It creates a new hidden zone that's just all over the place. Uh-oh. Have to do too hard to barrel roll back to the board edge. Okay. With so much ordnance in the droid list, the rebels have to kill 1 to 2 ships before they shoot. Yep. Luckily, all the rebels shoot before the droids. They need to get rid of some of these calculates. Who do you put up front? I mean, I think Wollffarro, right? He's got a reinforce. Yeah, throw him out front. Damaging him pretty much helps him. Gives him an extra die. And the reinforce should help against the plinking of the droids. Fenn still got that complex ability. After an enemy ship in your firing arc engages, if you are not stressed, you may gain 1 stress token. If you do, that ship cannot spend tokens to modify dice while it performs an attack during this phase. Alright, looks like we've got the dial situation fixed. Is this DSF? Yeah. I think you'd want to put him in the back. Alright, here's a 1 hard. And a barrel roll. Oh, the timer has started again. Whoops. I'll be a little bit behind. Alright, nice and tight with that formation. Looks like there's a new button down here. Oh, a strain. I don't think I've seen a strain token used in this game yet. In any game. Alright. 2 straights from the droids. Ooh, just barely gets past. Nicely done. See, this is where DSF might have been nice. If he's in the back, he could throw a calculate forward to somebody who's more likely to get shot or has shots. Alright, Rex moves up with a 3 bank. Probably wants to barrel roll to save himself from going over that gas cloud next round. Maybe. Yep, there goes the barrel roll. Sabine maybe going to do a pre-activation booster barrel roll. Boosts right. Hard 2 turns left. Ooh, they're really committing to facing these droids head on. Wollffarro, the one who might actually be able to do it, looks like he's heading in a different direction. Barrel rolls right, takes a stress. Fenn with a 3 bank. And takes a focus. So that should be it. Another planning phase coming up. So I'd imagine we'd see something like 2 or 3 banks. Could see Sabine pre-activate, boost, and then shoot forward, turn the arc sideways. Rex can't really do that. Might see a coordination to Wollffarro, have him move up onto this gas cloud, and then coordinate a reinforce to him, maybe? Yeah, I almost think you bank this back, these back 4. Well, actually, I think you bank them all. Oh, Vecna's in the lobby. Alright, looks like just about all the droid dials are in. Sabine gotta think about what she's gonna do here. Could barrel roll backwards and then do like a 1 forward. Not a bad idea. Alright, here comes the Federation. 2 banks. Smart maneuver. Especially with... Oh, okay. What? Do they have a... Yeah, they sure do have a barrel roll into a calculate. I definitely forgot about that. There's the stress from the linked action. And they love engaging at range 3 because they get the defensive bonus, but deny it to the opponents thanks to the fact that they're shooting munitions. Alright, this is DFS. Now he's thinking about just staying there. For some reason that guy doesn't have calculate on his dial. Now, does that get in the way of the people behind him? Nope, doesn't look like it. Just thinking about a barrel roll. And this is an intimidating wall of droids. Ooh, a 3 forward, okay. Everybody wants to be calculating so that they can share it with their brethren. Wow, look at that flying. That is spicy stuff. Does he want to avoid that gas cloud or not? Opts to stay there. And man, I like that formation. There's a lot of arcs covering a lot of area. Rex goes 2 forward, takes a focus. Sabine gonna do some Sabine shenanigans. Gonna have to barrel roll, can't boost. Oh, maybe he's thinking about evading instead of focusing. Or barrel rolling out of his own way so that Sabine can boost. Oh, he's looking at barrel rolling forward. Ooh, that's brave. Ooh. Sabine looking to barrel roll right. I mean, boost right. Cannot complete it. Unable to boost. I think they're... Okay. They're just trying to figure out what would work. Barrel rolls backwards. Boost right. Casual game. Casual game is casual. Does he do the linked action? Oh, it's a boost, so there is no linked. That's right. He doesn't want the reinforce. Nobody's gonna shoot at him. Everybody's gonna be shooting Sabine. Well, Sabine's maybe. Fenn coordinates a focus. DFS, thinking about moving that calculate. Decides to keep it. He's got enough network calculations. And he's close enough to number 2 that he can just give it. He could probably give it to any of these guys who are the ones most in need. Fenn gonna start us off, but doesn't have any shots. So then it moves down to Wollffarro, who's got 2. Range 3 shots. He's gonna shoot into drone number 2. Should be 3v3, thanks to the range. Oh, wow! Hit, crit. Naturally. 2 focus results. He's going to spend 1 from DFS 311. Trying to find the dial for the ship so we can spawn the range 1 bubble. He doesn't want to give up his energy shells. Yep, so he spends his and DFS 311s. Takes 1 crit on number 2, and that crit is damaged sensor array. I'm liking these energy shells more and more. Because yeah, you see, like, network calculation is great. Having calculates work for energy shell is great, but you got to make it to your attack phase, your engagement, and that means you might be taking the energy shells away from your fellow droids here. 3 hits, range 1 from Sabine. Oh boy. 1 focus, he would take 2, so that is a dead drone number 2. 24 points for Raz. Probably glad he didn't spend any other of his friends. Calculates. Alright, 2 from Rex. Hit focus. One calculate. Thinking about taking that damage. Yep, and he takes it. Gets suppressed. So we'll put SF in the overlay for suppressive fire. Alright, here's a range 3 from DSF. Throwing 2 dice into Lorik? No. Who is he shooting? Captain Rex. Why did Rex only throw 3 dice? It's not a secondary attack. Looks like he evaded it anyway. This will be an energy shell. So that's number 1. Spins that charge. Oh boy. 2 blanks and a crit into Sabine, who rolls 2 focus results, so loses the shield. Fed number 3 is going to shoot into Sabine. Spins the calculate for hit crit on Sabine. Who gets blank focus. Takes double crits. Oh, that's right. Didn't realize that energy shells allow you to spend a calculate to change a focus into a crit. So it was a direct hit into a hull breach. Oh boy. Sabine is dead. Don't think anybody else has shots. Well, actually this guy... Well, no, this guy already shot, and this guy already shot. DFS already shot. Vecna says, I like the energy shells. Disposable munitions for disposable droids. Yeah, I like them. Alright, back to Dials we go. Not a great trade for the Rebels here. Trading Sabine for a drone. 47 to 24. And they're only going to get more and more of these drones in Arc now. Keep forgetting what the Hoar Challs actually do. If an enemy ship in your bullseye arc at range 0 to 2 declares another friendly ship as the defender, you may perform a coordinate or target lock action. Okay. I think that's just sort of a, if it happens, great. If not, don't worry about it. How many more points is a Hoar Chall? 23, so 3 more points, and you can have 2 of them. Yeah. Limit to 2. Alright, looks like Ghost's all ready to go. There it is, 2 hard turn. Gets rid of the stress, and a barrel roll into a calculate. What is happening? Oh, wow. Okay. Relieves the stress, but goes on to a gas cloud. Yeah, these are just weird ones, because it feels like you could have gotten there. Well, he did what? 2 hard and a barrel roll. Alright, maybe he could... No, he barrel rolled left. So he was up here. Just feels like 3 banks or something could have put you in the same place and faced toward the enemy, but what do I know? Alright, Rex has got to go first. Did a 1 hard turn. Probably needs to get out of Wollffarro's way. Gonna barrel roll backwards. One bank out of Wollffarro. Nicely done. Goes for the reinforce. Fenn does a 1 bank. We will probably see his ability come. Probably on this guy. Looking for a coordinate. Yep, coordinates the focus to Lil Rick. Lil Ricky. And the combat begins. So Finral will start us off. I think he's got a range 1 shot into the side of this drone. Yep. He's got a 2 dice primary, so he'll get 3 dice unmodded. Oh, I can't see the dice. Okay, so this is a bad view. Hit crit. Doesn't look like any of it went through. Oh! 2 hits, a crit, and a focus. He's probably going to spend that. Nope. Yeah, he is. 1 evade, so 3 of those go through. So Federation drone number 1 is gone. Soaked up 2 attacks, though, so that's respectable. Rex is going to shoot. Probably wants to shoot Chall. Oh, yeah. He needs to shoot somebody that's going to shoot one of his friends to make that suppressive fire matter. Oh, man. Double natural hits. 1 evade. And that's on DFS. 311. Chall prototype gonna shoot maybe into Captain Rex. Oh, so Captain Rex shot. Chall goes off, allows him to take a calculate or a target lock. I think you should go into Captain Rex. I think these guys can eliminate him this round. So he's got a calculate and a target lock. And this is on Chall prototype number 1. Oh, wait. No, everybody else is engaged. Yeah, okay. Chall prototype number 1. 2 hits and a calculate, or a focus. Spins it for a crit. Hit, crit. Rex gets an evade and a focus, so he takes hit, crit, and suppressive fire goes off. That's a direct hit. That is a dead Captain Rex. Oh boy. Didn't even need that target lock. Lorik takes 1. I mean, not Lorik, Wollffarro. Yeah, I think he missed that. When Wollffarro shot, he could have gotten a target lock. So that's number 2. Gonna spin that energy shell. Who does he want to shoot? Oh, he's gonna check for Fenn. He's gonna use his ability, take a stress, to stop him from modding. And you can't spin the calculate. Oh, he rolled too many dice because it's a secondary attack. Did Fenn roll 3 dice for that secondary weapon attack? Alright, I don't know. Alright. Now I understand the R4 with Fenn, because he stresses himself to use his ability. Alright, makes sense. So Wollffarro, he's quickly getting into the territory where these droids are going to be behind him, and that's bad. Fenn doesn't care too much. He's got a back arc, but he's got a 2 dice primary, so that's not great. And these drones are getting into the play. Well, one, they're already starting to turn in different directions, so it's getting messy. DFS does have a possible 1K here. Drone number 3 is stressed, so he's going to have to move away from the fight. Let's take a look at what is the fastest blue maneuver for these guys. Oh, 4. Yeah, 4 forward might be good. Get out of there, maybe barrel roll, maybe calculate. They have 2 hard turns that are blue, so maybe that's what he does. 2 hard turn, barrel roll, calculate. That way you can you can maybe give somebody else a calculate, especially if this guy 1Ks. Oh, they have a 1K and 2 talent rolls. Oh, that'd be spicy. That's too close for a 2K. Or a 2 talon. 1K would fit, 2 talon would fit. This guy, so the his ability triggers at range 0 to 2, so he could come up here and just try and bump, and if he gets that bullseye arc, he can calculate and share that calculate, or target lock. Alright, there's a bump. Has this guy already moved? Number 3? Oh, it looks like he tried to get around and couldn't. Yeah, definitely needs to move back as far as possible. Ooh, I don't love this positioning here. 2 bank, that's not bad. There's a calculate. Oh, Wollffarro moves up and fits. Oh no. He's got his pick of the litter. Where's DFS? Oh, he's up here. 1 bank from Fenn. Ooh, that fits too! Oh man, what looked to be a congested mess. These rebels fit like a glove. Gonna focus Wollffarro. I don't even know why you reinforce here. I think you target lock and try to... Well, maybe he's just so sure that he's gonna be able to rock somebody. Alright, let's see. Who do you focus fire into? It's tempting to go over here to Hoar Chall prototype number 2. It's more expensive, but you probably want to shoot these guys who are going to shoot you. Here's a range 1. 1 hit, so definitely not taking them off the board with that shot. 1 evade. Now it's Wollffarro's turn to try. It will be 4 dice. 4v2. Wollffarro does have a focus for this one. sure what they're checking for here. Blank, blank, hit focus. He's going to spend that focus for 2. And that is Chall prototype number 1, who is full health, so he's going to survive this no matter what. Ooh, blanks out. He is half health, though. So that's going to be points on the board. 62 for Raz, 79 for Ghost. And now the droids get a chance to answer back. I think you go for Fenn. This is number 5, who does still have his energy shell. Yep, Fenn does it. I think you still use your energy shell. Oh, well, that doesn't matter. There's a range 1 into Fenn. Nope, nope, that's not the one he was wanting to engage with, I guess. There's a hit and 2 calculates. He's going to spend his own and the guy who'd already fired, number 5, for 3. So one of those is going through Fenn. There's a blank and a blank. So all 3 are going through Fenn. 1, 2, 3. That's half points. 106 to 62 now. Alright, here's a range 2. 2 dice. Naked. There are no more calculates remaining. But doesn't matter, rolls hit, crit naturally. He don't need no stinking calculates. Fenn is out of the game. For those watching at home, that crit was loose stabilizer. And now it's Wollffarro, the man, the myth, the legend. Well, not the man, the Wookiee. That's just a lot of ships to tear through. Hmm. Ooh, so we've got 2 stressed drones here. Actually, both of them are the Chall prototypes, aren't they? Nope, this is DFS. Okay. Let's take a look at those dials again. They're too hard, and then their straights are their blues. Wow. If you can move these guys out of the way. Yeah, the problem... maybe you can do talon rolls. Cinnamon rolls. Probably fit one in there, too. Really 2 forward and a barrel roll. Talon roll, 2 forward, talon roll, 2 forward. Yeah, you have a 1 forward, right? Or actually, maybe a 2 hard, if you can get this guy out of here. Yep, there's the 2 talon roll from the Hoar Chall prototype. Moves up as far as possible. Can't take a calculate, gonna get a stress instead. Alright, there's a 2 hard and a calculate. Somebody's got to calculate in order to share them. There's a 1K. Ooh, there's a 1K. No, you don't get a calculate. See, I think... feels like he should have done something else and calculated. What? Wasn't that a K turn? Thank you. All right, so Wollffarro did a 2 left. Did he fit? What? Look at that! All those ships, and he still fits. Now the question is, do you reinforce? You're taking 1 shot from the front. This guy wouldn't, even if you reinforce the front or the back, he's in both, so he wouldn't count. You're taking 2 from the back, so you probably reinforce the rear if you're going to reinforce. DFS thinking about giving that focus away. I think, or that calculate. I think you give it to this guy, and then he can share it further. Although this guy's not going to need it. This guy could need it. Maybe you share it here, and then these 2 guys can use it. This seems like the way to go. Let's see who's still got energy shell charges. Looks like 4 and 5. 4, 5, and prototype 2. 4, 5, prototype too, so it's not going to matter. Nobody's in range for that. Alright, Wollffarro. Put some hurt into, probably drone number 4. Well, DFS has taken a damage, so you can wipe him off the board right now. Ooh. Nubs don't count, so that is range 2. Number 3. Wonder why you would shoot him and not 4. Yeah, I think you go 4. Don't think either of these Hoar Challs got their bullseye arcs lined up, unfortunately. Yeah, he goes for 4, and I think that's the right call. Try and get one of these ships that can shoot you off the board. Oh, looks like double crits. Hit, crit, crit. Is that a crit under there? Oh my god! One of 8, it doesn't matter, he takes 3 crits into number 4. Oh my god. What a hit. Wollffarro. What a beast. So he ends up taking one of the arcs off the board that can shoot him. Alright, here's a 2 dice attack. Double focus, so that's going to be nothing. Chall prototype number 2. Gonna shoot range 1 into Wollffarro. Hit crit. Takes the crit on the shields. Two dice attack was probably this one because we knew it was range 2. Here's a range 2 attack. And another double focus. Spends the calculate. Isn't network calculations range 0 to 1? I don't think you can spend that calculate. Yeah, okay, so he doesn't take that damage. Alright, so just letting them know that I'm rooting for the Alzatuk. It is going to get harder and harder for him as he gets more and more of these droid fighters behind him. Probably see like a too hard here. Probably a bump, like a self bump. Too hard here. Calculate, calculate. Too hard and calculate, and then try and... Because what Wollffarro probably wants to do is hard turn... What way do you go as Wollffarro? This isn't bad. Well, you know this guy's going to too hard turn. You should catch him in arc, I think. What's on that game clock? 14 minutes left. 133 to 86. Wollffarro is only getting stronger. Timo says if he does not turn left, he will not get any shot. I think if he turns right, he'll get a shot into this guy. I think this guy's going to too hard turn this direction. And he doesn't have a boost. He might... I don't think he can barrel roll. So I think Wollffarro would too hard turn this way. Actually, he might catch this guy now. There's the calculate. Yep, there's the too hard. So now if Wollffarro, or yeah, Wollffarro goes this way, I think he'll get this dude. I don't think you can roll or boost on any obstacle without collision detector. Ooh, looks like Chall prototype flips his munitions. See if that comes back to haunt him. Do you take a weapons disabled if you... don't think you... If you... Okay. Yeah, I wasn't really sure if because it's weird. It's not, it doesn't give you the reload action. It just says as an action you can reload this card, which is weird. But I guess, you know what? I think, well, it says reload. I was going to say reload is capitalized, but that's because it's the first word in a sentence. So it was like, is it like a term, like an official term? Anytime you reload, you take weapons disabled. For some reason, it feels like you would just put the reload symbol on the card and say like, oh, this gives you the ability to reload, but maybe they didn't want to do that in case there was something in the future. They didn't want Energy Shell to be able to reload bombs or something like that. Okay. So he opts to just calculate, spread the love. So goodbye, Energy Shell. Did Wollffarro move? Oh, he has a stop maneuver. Oh, I forgot about that. Hit, crit. Wow. One evade. If that's a double damage, he died. It is a stunned pilot into number 3. $10 left, 133 to 98. Can this Chall prototype 3 dice with a calculate, and he's got probably 2 more calculates around. Ooh, there's a hit crit. Can we see a natural evade from the Wookiee? No. So he takes hit crit on Wollffarro. Can he get weapons failure? He does get weapons failure! Oh, poor Wollffarro! Oh. Oh no. Oh, Zeb. You can perform primary attacks at range 0. Enemy ships at range 0 can perform primary attacks against you. So prototype number 2 is going to shoot. Gets hit crit. Ooh, hit crit. If that's a double damage, that's a dead Wollffarro. It is not. It is a blinded pilot. Zeb backfiring on Wollffarro there. $167 to 98. 8 minutes left. Wollffarro is we throwing 5 dice now, range 1. And if he bumps, So Hoar Chall, right? After an enemy ship in your bullseye arc declares another friendly ship as the defender. Yeah, so Wollffarro shot one of our friendly ships. Hoar Chall should have been able to take a calculate or a target lock on Wollffarro. I think we've missed that twice. I think we've seen it trigger once, and it was a late trigger. But yeah, that's a cool ability. Alright, DFS 311 takes a calculate. Drone number 3 turns around. 1 hard from Federation drone number 5. The noose is tightening. Hoar Chall should just do a 2-4, try and bump. Actually, no, you don't want to go through that. Ooh, Hoar Chall. Hoar Chottle. Oh, he fits again! He still bumps, but wow, he gets so much further than you would have thought. He's going to have a range 0 attack into drone number 5. And he's probably... He's going to take this attack if this guy is still alive. I don't think this guy has an attack. All right. Into drone number 5. 311 has 2 health. Yeah, he wants to shoot the guy who can shoot him 1 crit and double natural evades. Oh, I was going to say did Wollffarro's ability trigger, but he's got weapons failure. Now, which one is this? Hoar Chall prototype number 1, who did not get to reload. Wollffarro's on 1. The shot is obstructed, but the gas cloud will turn one of these into an evade. He takes 1, and that is GG. Wow, what a game. Who'da thunk that Wollffarro would stick it out this long? Man, these prototypes, these droid fighters can go down fast, but there sure are a lot of them. They can cause a lot of trouble to both you and your action economy. That's going to do it for games today. Thanks to everybody for playing. Thanks to everybody for watching. Until next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off.